All right, hey guys. So the video did not take, so I'm gonna do it again. So basically, what I'd like to do this week is to work on getting all of these routes over to Bootstrap. But one thing I forgot to mention, and this is very important, while you're editing, you're probably going to have a lot of issues. So I'm going to show you something real quick. So I'm going to copy this and paste it just so you can see the error. So if I go to this one and call it test.js and hit save. So if you come down here, you'll probably just see JavaScript. I'm just going to make this just JavaScript because this is probably what you'll see. And when you have it on JavaScript, let's say I make a change here. I'm going to go just hit return here. And if I hit Control S, you'll notice it messes everything up. So that's something worth knowing. I'm going to press undo on that, Control Z. And the way to fix that is by clicking this language here and going to React. If you wanted to always associate your JavaScript with this file with React, go here and configure file associations for JavaScript. And then again, just React there. So that will, for if you make any new files, it'll make them in that. So that's just something very important to know. I didn't actually forgot to mention that. So again, real quick, what we're doing this week is go through the views. I'm going to do one for you just real quick. So this is the contact us. Interesting, because there's two classes. So I'm just gonna. Okay, interesting. So that's what I'm talking about with the HTML having errors. So I'm going to hit save on that. So you'll notice here there's a bunch of things. So there's a, let's see, where's a button? I guess these are supposed to be buttons. There's also forms and stuff. Let's go with inputs. Okay, found it. So I'm going to switch you over to this other screen real quick. So this is in my browser. So we have here the forms element. So you notice it's forms with an uppercase instead of a lowercase. So that's something we have to import. And you remember how we did that before. So I'm going to switch back over here to this. And if you look in the Bootstrap, we have up the top import button from React Bootstrap. I'm just going to copy that just so you can see that you can do that. And save on that. So what you can do there is, so like in contact us, for example, I can come to here, doesn't matter where it is exactly. I'm going to do form, and that's going to be from Bootstrap, React Bootstrap. So if I hit save on that, and I now go to my form, which is right here, form, and I need to fix the closing tag to also be a form. So that is now a Bootstrap version of form. So now if I go to these parts here, you can see this is a label. But if you look in the React Bootstrap thing, label becomes form label. So I'm going to do that to that. So I go label, boom, form label, boom, and close out of the thing there. And the other thing is, let's see, so there's form label, and then form control, I think is what we need. Let's make sure. I'll bring you back over here. So I'm looking over here. So form control type equals email, placeholder equals enter an email. So I'm assuming that this is the form group that is supposed to be for this one section. So if each section has its own form group with a label, and it looks like the control is the input. And then this text here just says, we'll never tell anyone about your email. So if we go back to contact us, we have here an inner wrap, but we're going to replace that with this form group. And I'm just going to copy and paste what they have in there. So we're just going to do this just with one of them for now, just so we can compare. And then I'm going to close this div with another form group. And the input actually should be separate. So I'm going to put this here and get rid of that form label. Cool. So now we'll have our input and input. And then we'll have a form control for this part here. So this one we can leave type. So form control type equals text, form control type equals text, and then here's another address with another section. So let's do that real quick. So this is a text area. So let's see what we have for that one. Let me find a text area real quick. Maybe it's a type equals text area. Let me just find one. Or I'll just leave that one as it is, I guess, for now, and let's just see how it looks. So if I hit save now and go to, actually I gotta probably start the thing now. So npm start. Now if I switch back over to my browser and then go to contact us, look, that one looks much better. I mean, obviously it's not complete, but you can already see that just that form object has created a much nicer look. And if we come over here, they're still squishing together. But if we were to make it all React, all Bootstrap, it should look a lot better. But doesn't that already look just so much better? And we've only done just a little bit of code. And that's super, super nice. And see, look, and even leaving it like that still looks pretty good. So I call that a win. And again, I've only edited just one little component of a larger whole. So look, this is one little form group, and there is inputs everywhere. So if we look at what we changed first name, last name, and address, which is the first section. But it applied the same theme, it looks like, to everything. So we could probably leave our inputs as they are in some cases, but that could also be because our original styles are overriding this. So this could actually look probably a lot neater if we had everything working as it should. But anyway, you get the idea on how to implement some of that. I'm going to push this code so you can see that in action. Again, if you have any questions, get in touch with me. I'm easy to contact. But yeah, thanks guys.